Hi, my name is Maris Tamet, and I'm a self love and happy life coach mentor. I'm so glad that you find your way to this podcast, Highway to Happy Life. What you learn here, you can find a way, easy steps in your life, how to get to the happy life, what you deserve and want. Enjoy!
Hi everyone. Today I will tell you about how the words what we use every day affects our life, and it's the same with our thoughts. Everything what we think affects our life. So um, every time when you talk negatively, then pretty much you bring it in your life. It's the same with your thoughts. When you always think negatively, like, I don't know, bad things happen, I'm so scared of something. Let's say you're scared of spiders, then and you say it often, then it starts to you start to see spiders a lot. They will be everywhere, like they come in your life. I don't mean that your full house is filled with spiders, not that, but you start to see them. Wait a second. You start to see those spiders everywhere, like pretty much maybe every day, or many spiders in one day. And in your house or home, usually the spiders start to come. And it's because you pretty much with your thoughts and with your words call them in your life. I can bring you a sample. When I went to Australia, then I really wanted, actually, like I can't say like really, but I would have loved to see the actual big spider in Australia. I'm not afraid of spiders or snakes or anything, so I was hoping to see them. But I saw my biggest spider was like so big, and it was like the same like in Estonia. And a person, like my friends and people who I know, everyone who were afraid of spiders, they saw them everywhere. The spiders were everywhere in their life. In the morning they woke up, saw spiders all day. They were like always seeing the spiders. The car had the spiders in them, and it's because they were talking about it, using those words, like I'm afraid of spiders, and then also like I don't want to see spiders. But when you use this version of your words that you don't want something, then usually this part, what you mean like don't want, it's how, like, the universe doesn't count it, so it will be like I want to see. It's blocks this part, and then you start to see them, especially when you are afraid of them. Life brings us the things what we are most afraid, so we can grow from it and not to be afraid anymore. And so this words what we use in life, if you always talk about I'm broke, then you are broke. Or I don't have money, then you don't have the money. But if you start to talk about I have money, I love money, I'm rich, and you think about it also, then you like manifest the money in your life. You open up, come in my life, and the money starts to come. Or words and thoughts are actually changing our life. For me, one of the biggest moments when I understood that words can change things in your life, and you can get what you actually want if you use the right words all the time. You don't talk negatively, you talk like positively. I know it's hard to do, it's hard to change, but even like if you try, at least it already makes a difference. You start to know this and you start to change it. So I'm sorry. So I went for the holiday trip. We bought the tickets and then we checked the like weather, what time, like that time when we have the trip, what weather it promised. And it was a week trip, like holiday trip, and it was raining. Like it showed it's every day raining. I was like, no, I'm not okay with that. And I started to say every time that it's going to be sunny, it's over 20 degrees warm, and like all those days, and the last day can be whatever, storm or whatever. And because the last day I was pretty much, or plane was leaving in early in the morning, so I didn't care what will be the weather in that day because I'm not there. So, and the trip came, all this trip time, there was sunny, it was over 20 degrees warm, it was really nice, everything what I wanted. And on my last day, when I tried to like airport and tried to go on the plane, it was a storm. Like honestly, it was a storm. There was lightning, there was raining, the wind was really big, it was really stormy. So I used those words every time I went with a friend, and with him, he was always like, oh yeah, it's raining, and I was like, no, don't want to even hear about it. It's going to be sunny, over 20 degrees, and last day can be whatever, like storm or something. And I got that. I got exactly this holiday what I was asking. The weather was the same what I was asking. So that was like one of the biggest one what I can remember, like it was full week. But there is like many things what has been the same way, but it's like one thing and then the other thing, so I can't bring the examples so quickly. Actually I can. It's also with flying, and with flying I really wanted I wanted that my road where I will sit will be empty, like there wouldn't be any person, so I can sleep on all those seats. And it worked. I was talking about it, I was thinking about it, and I had the road where it wasn't people, and it wasn't only one flight, it was 2 flights. So it was really good, and I was sleeping very well. Those words or things what you think will actually come to true. You can notice in your life similar things, what you are talking and how it's in your life. Also with people, when you always say that guys are the assholes, or I don't know, girls, it depends who is watching, who's listening. So then they will be. Because you invite in your life the assholes. You bring them in your life because you are asking for them. Like everyone is asshole, so every person who comes in your life proves that they are asshole. But actually, those are just like, how to say it? It's like part of some people. It's not all the people. There is so nice people in the world. They are great. They are wonderful. It doesn't matter is it women or men. They are wonderful. You just haven't met them because you always ask for assholes. I hope you understand what I mean. It's also like with your ex or your partner. You always like say, he will never do it, or she will never do it, or she or he acts always like that. What happens? You always ask for it. Not straight from the person, but you just bring it up. You are making like a play, and you are choosing everything. How the conversations will go, how the people are acting or moving or what they do. You will ask and you will get that. If you always think the like bad things from other people, like I understand they have done it before, so it's harder it's harder to think differently or say it like differently, but it makes a total change in your life. Those people start to change their actions or they leave your life forever. So you have space to bring in people who actually treat you very well. And the words what we use in our life every day, we use them every day to say maybe thank you or blame someone or play with the kids or sing or whatever we do. We use the words and we think pretty much every second of our life, and all those things what we think and what we always say is like a key what we use that brings us the things what we are so like asking, because we always talk about it. If you go out with your friends and the friend asks, how are you doing? And you will say, it's bad, it's terrible, it can be better, or something like that, then obviously it's never change. It's going maybe worse than it was because you always ask that. But if you go to friend, I'm not saying go and lie, I'm not saying like that, but try to change your words. Make them positive. Focus more what is good in your life, not the bad things. Yes, obviously, if it's your best friend, you can talk about what happened, that you are sad, and like that, but only once. That's it. You talk it, you let it out, that's it, and then you start to focus the best part of it. Whatever it happened, everything has a good side and bad side. So look in the good side and try to talk about that. Think about that, because then you bring more good things in your life. If you always repeat the same bad story, I'm so sorry. When you always repeat the same bad story, then you are always living the same bad story. And I know about it. Like I was in my life most of the time was thinking bad things. I was talking about, actually I wasn't talking a lot about it, but I was always thinking about it. And yeah, later I started to talk also. Everything is bad, guys are assholes, I don't like people, people don't like me, I don't have money, I'm so tired, I'm so sick, and all of this. And everything happened in my life. All of it. I was tired, I was sick, I was meeting all those assholes. I felt how like everything what I was like talking, the story came true. Yeah, it wasn't like next day, it took time, and sometimes it was part here and part there in my life, but still it happened. So the words changes our life. And when you use the bad words, everything is bad, everything is terrible, then everything in your life actually starts to be. Even if it wasn't before, actually. Like, yeah, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. It can go worse. And usually that's what happens. But when you start to use those words, like, my life is perfect, my life is beautiful, I love my life, everything is amazing, money loves me, I love money, I love my life, I love this beautiful weather, I love the sun, every day it's sunny, and all of this, then you change your things what will come in your life. Also, did you notice when I was starting to say the good things, my energy went up. I was like more motivated or more excited than before when I was like saying like terrible and all this. You already see on me how it affects. Are you talking good things or bad things? You can try it in your life, take a week, start to think more positively and start to use your words more positively. You can take a notebook and write down the words what you usually use, like when you remember, oh, okay, this sentence isn't good, but I use it often, then write it down. Then you know what you should notice and you can change it. Start to change it in your like mind, and then one day it will be normal for you. I'm so sorry. Normal for you to talk about it all the time. Like, oh, everything is okay, let's talk about money, because money is a lot of people have problems with money. So when you use it before, I don't have money, and you start to change it, I have money, I have a lot of money, then it comes like every day when you practice it, to change it, swap it, then one moment it comes naturally. I have money. Like, even if I don't have any money, I feel I have money. I start to like actually like believe it and know it. And I know it's the hard part, like if you don't have actually money, but you can take it as like that. You have money. Your phone is money. Your computer or camera is money. Your car is money. The house or home where you live is money. like everything, even those clothes are money. So you have money, but it's not on the paper, like the paper money, or on the card. You have the things. But if you like sell them, you have the money. You bought them with the money. So it's pretty much everything what you own has like the money. So you have money. And why I'm telling you that, it's easier to change your mind if you don't believe that you have money. Then you start to change this part with seeing actually and noticing, oh, I actually have the money. Yes, it's a thing, like let's say the car, but it's money. You can sell it. Yes, okay, you can't maybe get the same money back what you bought for, but you can sell it and you have some money from there. So everything is money, and usually for everything have a person who wants it. So that's how every word and every thought in our life affects us. So next time, please try to know this and change it. Use the better words, use the like positive way to think about your life, to talk about your life, and use more like how to say, like try to see the better side of everything. Everything is good for you. You just sometimes don't see it straight away. But try to see it. If you use the like, you think, oh, it's, I don't know, you use it in the sentence with your friend, you were talking and everything was well, you were talking in a positive way, and then you mentioned, oh, I don't have money. Then after you mention this, you can take your hand, like this rest part, and do it like 3 times, like that. But same time, when you do it, you will say, wait a second, I need to translate. Oh my god. So stop, delete, and clean. You don't have to say it out loud. You can do it in your mind, like you do like that. It works even if you don't do it on your wrist, but it's much better than it. You are more focused that you actually want to delete it. That this I don't want. So that's the thing what you can use in your life when you say something what you don't want to. So you can test it, you can try it out. You start to notice how much your words affect you. Even in traffic, you can check. When you are rushing to somewhere and you always are saying, I will be late, then you usually will be. Because the old traffic lights are red, there is people on the road, there is stops everywhere, maybe the roadblocks and all of it. It happens because you are saying, I will be late. I want to be late, pretty much. It sounds like it. I want to be late. So everything happens for it. But if you are like, oh, everything is fine, everything is chill, I will be there like 5 minutes before even, I have time, and all of this, then you get there on time, sometimes even sooner, and you have time. All this road to get there is free, the traffic lights are green, there isn't any blocks or anything. Everything works out. Because you use those words. So try it out. And you can let me know how it went. And how interesting was this. Bye!